Click, click, pop, click, YouTube. This is that guy with the eye patch coming at you again. Now, this is my second time trying to do this video. First time I was really mad and angry, used a lot of insults and a lot of cuss words, and that ain't really what I want my channel to be about. I'd rather be a positive force in the world. But now I'm just sad. I was pissed off, now I'm just sad. I'm sad because somebody I used to think of as an ally against these SJWs invading every facet of our lives, and somebody I used to like to watch has done drunk the Kool-Aid and turned into one. I'm talking about Alpha Omega Sin. Now, I watched his video about that kid with the clock thing in Texas, and it pissed me off. It put fire in my belly and all that stuff, and now I'm just sad. I'm sad because he fell for this story that the media's put out. I'm sad that he's turned off his comments because he don't want to hear no dissenting views from his own. That's just like an SJW to do. That's exactly what Anita Sarkeesian does. And I thought you didn't like her, Alpha Omega Sin. Why are you trying to emulate her? So anyway, what I want to do with this one is just set the record straight. Now, I'm no expert on this, but I'm going to give my take on it. And I'm going to try and do it without insulting anybody, and try to do it without doing a whole lot of cussing. Now, Alpha Omega Sin made a big deal about this kid making a clock, and he says he built it himself. I'm sorry, but from what I was able to understand of this story, that kid, and his name's Ahmed Muhammad. That's the most Muslim name I've ever heard of in my life. Anyway, I don't think he built this clock. I think he took apart an alarm clock and put it back together in a box or a case, briefcase, whatever, with all the guts out, and he knew it looked like a bomb. It looks like what everybody sees a bomb look like in action movies. Now, when you take something like that to school, teachers and principals, they went to school for education. They're not part of the bomb squad. They can't look at something and say, oh, hey, that's not a bomb. That's just a reasonable facsimile of a bomb. And more than that, none of the teachers or administrators or anybody at that school even thought it was a bomb. They thought he was trying to intimidate people. That's why they didn't evacuate the school. That's why they didn't call in the bomb-sniffing dog. Now, they did call in the police, and when the police tried to question him, after the teachers and principal tried to question him, they got the same response as the teachers and principals, which was, he didn't have nothing to say. Could have all been smoothed out real quick if he would have just said, look, it ain't a bomb, it's a clock, I brought it for a project. And it wasn't a school project, he did it on his own. That's going to bring me to my second point. I don't think he actually did this. Look into the history of his family. His daddy's a political activist who gets on TV all the time and hollers Islamophobia this, Islamophobia that. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why people are Islamophobic, and that means scared of Islam, is because Islam is the one that's blowing people the hell up. This ain't rocket surgery here. You got one religion that wants to bomb everyone else that's not part of their religion. Of course, people that don't want to get blowed up are scared of it. Anyway, though, this raised a red flag for me from the very beginning. Now, I might be a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but this just looks like a setup. It reeks of this being done just for attention, because when you watch the kid on TV, his sister is right there coaching him on what to say. The pictures that were distributed to the media, they were taken after the kid was let go. They requested that he stay in handcuffs so they could get a picture. And the first person that his daddy called was the media, of course. Now, this kid's daddy is doing nothing but trying to be the next Al Sharpton. And y'all know how I feel about Al Sharpton. I think he's a low-life piece of shit. I said I wasn't going to do much insulting. That's not really an insult. That's just a fact. Al Sharpton is one of the lowest human beings walking the face of the earth. He's scum. He doesn't want racial harmony in this country because then he won't make no money. Same thing as this kid's dad. He's trying to be a media figure and make money off of this. He set it up. And anybody who doesn't think that that's the case, just look at the evidence for it to be a setup. You can't deny it. And of course, Obama jumps right on it. Invites the kid to the White House. And all these other liberal SJW institutions invite this kid there. Where's Obama on the dead cops that have been slain execution style recently? Where's Obama talking about this hashtag fuck your flag? Where's Obama talking about these people wanting to go around and saying kill cops and kill white people? He's nowhere to be found. Where's Alpha Omega Sin talking about this? He's nowhere to be found, but he opens his mouth about this kid being a patsy for his father. So in short, I may resubscribe to Alpha Omega Sim one day if he puts down the SJW Kool-Aid, because he just turned into another SJW here. But today's not that day. Tomorrow's not looking that good either. But please, Alpha Omega Sin, if you're so triggered by this kid being treated like a criminal when he's acting like a criminal, please do me a favor. Be the first one in line to stand before a court of Sharia law. When they start bringing in all these Muslims by the boatload to America, and they've already started, but when it gets to you, when they're doing that like they do in Europe, if this is the line in the sand you want to draw, then I want you to stand up for what you're saying. So you need to be one of the first ones out there in line with a sign saying, "We welcome refugees." And when they get off the bus or the boat or the plane or whatever they're on, I want you to take your pants off, drop your drawers, turn around and bend over so that they can plow you up the ass as you seem to want. I said I wasn't going to do no insult, and I mean that metaphorically, because when they're bringing all these people in, that's what they're doing. They're getting us up the ass metaphorically. But please, Alpha Omega Sin, stand up for what you say. Open your comments back up so you ain't just Sarkeesian 2.0. And until next time, this is that guy with the eye patch. Y'all have a great day.